Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me? Maybe. What was I saying? All right, cool. Sorry about that. It was not Dave's fault. That was the stream's fault, or my computer's fault. I actually had a full out, something I don't often see. I had a full out blue screen of death. So I'll have to diagnose that later. All right, so is Dave even in here? Did we get him? People know there's a new stream? Lines. So this is my floor projection. I've got, and you guys can't see the groupings for it, but I basically can take off any of the lines. I've got, you know, blockouts for them, but I could go as far as adding like a different line there and removing that one. I could black out some of the lines or none of them, so I could make them farther in the front or just have them on the back side or all the way. So I've got them set up so I can actually work on different shots, work on different different things. So basically you can customize that whole thing to really do whatever you want. Toe lines, so these are my toe lines. So, oh, ball position lines. So like the ball position one, I don't usually keep that front one on, but I keep the other one. Yeah, hey Dave, it was not your fault. My computer totally crashed out. But so like what I have on here is I can actually add foot lines or take them away, Dave. So it can be whatever you want. I can even put T lines out there on the floor. They can extend the full way. You could turn off different ball position lines and maybe just put one out front and the ball that you're working on, that maybe for driver. But I've got this set up basically so I can get a feel for where the ball position is. And I found it really, really helpful for that. The T lines I don't use for the square, but in some of the other ones it's kind of nice. You can't get the stream? What do you mean? It's in a different stream. You're already in the stream. Oh. All right, so let's see here. I'm gonna turn this off. We're gonna finish this round. I'm gonna play Joe's tournament and see how I can do in Joe's tournament. Let's turn off the cam link and go back to here. And we'll finish this deal. Got kicked. Good night, antenna. +9 we are. What else do I need to set up on here? I need to scan for my and connect. There we go. So we're connected again. We're back up and running. All right. I just have to switch out my chat window on this side because I've got the old chat window up here. So it should be part 2. Part 2, there it is. Okay. I wish you could. Nosy, hey. Kind of early. We just had a little snafu. Just had a little snafu there. I had to restart the stream. We're in part 2 now. A little bit of a computer issue. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna finish Joe's round. I do have to. I gotta do one other thing. You guys probably. I don't have it up on my screen over here yet, so I gotta quick do this first. Sunshine. I don't know if you guys use Sunshine. You probably. It's a game stream, but so this streams my entire PC basically, so that I can use it on any. I can display it on any TV or computer basically in the world, and that TV or computer can control it. So how I get my stream up into my room is through Sunshine, and basically I can put it on any TV in the house, inside or outside of the sim room. So Sunshine and Moonlight's a pretty cool little program. There we go. All right. And then what do I got on my floor here? Need the floor projection back. Okay. Sorry about that. Yeah, so Moonlight and Sunshine. Moonlight is the client side, or sorry, it's the, I don't know, it would be, Moonlight would be the remote side. So if you download Moonlight, you gotta download them both, but they're basically an NVIDIA product. So it does all the video encoding on the PC. It encodes it and sends it out as a stream on the internet. And so all of the heavy lifting is done on that PC, which is my gaming PC. So a good application for it for others would be, I've got a high-end gaming PC in my basement that my kid uses maybe. And it would be more than enough to run GSPro for me, but it's in the basement. So what you can do is actually run GSPro in your basement, and then run the Sunshine client there, bring a cheaper PC out into your sim room, and just Moonlight into it and have it displayed everywhere. The only thing you have to figure out is how to get the information from your launch monitor to the PC, which there are ways to do that. You just send it, you direct it to a different IP address. So, how'd you do, David? Let's see here. Okay, let's try to finish with a birdie. I don't know if it's enough. It's not enough. Oh. 83. I think that's about what I'm gonna shoot myself in round 2. If I'm lucky, if we can get up and down. All right, so 15. It's kind of a little flop shot here. Stay. No, okay. Oh, so you killed me net then. Yeah, I'm struggling on this course. Well, I was 9 over, I don't know, through the first like 4 or 5 holes. It was a really rough start putting. M4 Mini with parallels could run GSPro. Probably. I mean, it's going to depend on the resolution. I don't know. That's tough for me to give you like a yay or nay on, because I want to be correct in what I tell you. I don't want you to struggle. All right. Go in. Come on. A little more. Okay. All right. So let's go play Joe's League. Joe's League, we'll have a little fun. So that is Tips Tour. So we started off triple, double, double to start. And then we kind of righted the ship coming in. That's okay. So I don't know where that'll be on the leaderboard this week, but if I can make the top half, I'll call it a win. I don't know that it will. Okay, so Joe Legowski's Golf League is the Australian Open at Ocean Dunes. It is a 5-foot gimmies, 6,300. I like that. Normal, normal. It is breezy on Stimp 11. Putting is normal, so we won't have hard putting this time. We will have normal putting this time. All right, let's go play Joe Legowski's League event on the Square Golf monitor. This is one of the, I mean, this square launch monitor is pretty cool. Ty, did I see? Did you get an MLM2Pro? We're gonna have to get some rounds in, man. I don't know if you've seen it yet, but Willow Run is on GSPro. And I want a rematch. For everybody who doesn't know, Ty beat me out of our men's club match play this year. He absolutely put a spanking on me. It stunk. All right. So this looks like a tough course. I don't know. Anybody else play it yet? 140, what is that? So par 5. We got to get you into the Springbok connector, Ty, and onto GSPro. That's what we got to do. Oh yeah, Bryce, you did play, right? You said it was a warm-up round. Your last one was? Okay. Try to get this one down there. Anybody know what's the elevation here? Sea level? It doesn't say there. Hey, Bryce, do you remember the elevation? Is this, it's got to be sea level. It's on the ocean, right? Stupid question. 50 feet. All right, dumb question. Okay. Did it re-aim me? What did I do? I don't see my... We're cutting the corner. Palos would make a square pattern ball available. It would be nice. Maybe even the 3-piece would be enough, you know? I feel like I lost it right, but I don't think it's too bad. No, it's perfect. Okay. Whew. Out to in. So it did cut a little, but not much. What a shot. Okay, so that was 158. Yeah, I can barely break 160, and I am trying to swing as hard as possible, hard as humanly possible right now. So 178, 168. Wind off the side. Square golf ball factor. All right. Bryce, what's the leaderboard? Who's leading this? You? Are you leading this? 178. There's just no way. Some of these swings, the ball speeds are so low. It's a 7-iron. I'm usually like 120. That's 110. Some of them, and that could have just been a bad strike. I shouldn't complain. You're at 8 under, Bryce? You are leading it, aren't you? Okay. All right, everybody in the chat on notice. We're going for Bryce then. I think you've got to be leading it, right? Let's go. You guys love when I stop playing, I know, but came here to watch me stop playing. So we'll go to leagues, and we got to verify Taylor's Tour. You son of a gun. 8 under. Eagled this hole? Yeah, you didn't chunk your 7-iron. Okay, so Bryce is leading. Eagled the last hole. Golf clap. Golf clap. Okay. Turn that chat off there. All right, all right. 8 under, huh? Only 10 people that played. Listen, it's going to be hard to beat 8 under. 8 under wins league events for sure. Gotta get rid of this bottom bar here quick. Trying up by my feet. All right, so 23 yards out of the sand. Go. Okay, birdie. We're coming. We're coming. Well, how'd you finish on the tip tour? When do you get a handicap? I don't know. I think it starts calculating right away. You should look on the look on the league page, right? It should tell you. Okay, so there you are. Taylor's Tour right at the top. 8 under. Did you just join the league, Bryce? Should have joined last league season. The winner of Joe's league last season got a free course designed for them, anyone they wanted in GSPro. All right, 278. How's that deep rough? Worth going for it? Bryce, yep, go for it. Absolutely. This is where the slower ball might actually help me here. That could be really good, Bryce. Oh, sit. Oh, stop. Bummer. Have you played this course in real life then? Because you're from down there, right? Okay, 15 yards. This is just rough. This is just rough. It says just rough. Yeah, 0 spin, 0 side. That's a misread. I haven't had any of those tonight. We've had all good readings so far. They let you guys in there in Australia, or you got to get a passports? I mean, if you like competition, you know, like if you like the competition of it, it's fun. They've got different tours. I mean, I just like the competitiveness of it. It's like I'm out here, I'm playing around it, and it's somewhat serious in my mind, you know. Like I want to try to win, so that's why I joined it. I guess it's kind of fun. All right, 15 yards out of rough. Stop! Oh, to make me make it. Gonna make me putt it. Hasn't been the best night for putting. 5'7". I took all the spin out of it. See on the right side there, if you look in GSPro, when you're in the rough, it'll take off a certain amount of spin and speed. It took off almost half of the spin there because of the rough lie. So you don't want to be in the rough if you don't have to. I was so nervous over that. Go in. Thank you. Ooh. All right, we're on a roll. 2 under, 6 back. Looks like a cool course though. This is definitely a different feeling. You feel like you make a birdie and it feels like you can play golf again. The Tips Tour was just like getting beaten up. Okay, so we're up there. 59 watch already. Ty, you haven't seen me play. A couple weeks ago, I did an overview. Darn it, that's my box. A couple weeks ago, we were playing in the SGT. Some of you guys were on the stream for it. It was a Colorado course, and I started off birdie eagle 12. Birdie eagle 12. Yeah, I got to get a new. I got to get a new one of these. This broke, so I got to get a new adapter and put it all together. And so I've just been using regular tees for a little bit here. They break about one every, I don't know, a couple months. They break. I tried to swing hard. I did not hit it that well. Oh, it's going to work out really well though. Carry 250. That was a little wild swing. The waves are cool. Yeah, this course looks like whoever designed it, really cool design. And I think Joe's got a good kind of knack for picking courses. Throughout his league, I got to play a bunch of courses I hadn't played. It was pretty fun. Falling off the green. We got to take everything very serious now because Taylor's got the lead. A guy in the chat with the lead. I bet I'll have one guy watching to the end of this stream. You know. At least have Bryson in here. Let's see. Okay. All right. 131. This should be good. Go. God darn it. I think I just got to go one club up. One club up. I think, well, sea level's probably something too. That's probably something I'm not. I usually play, like my home course is like 1,500. And so my GSPro is set up for 1,500 feet. So it's probably like 5 yards there too. Okay, up and down. 2-7 right. Okay. 18. Go. Ooh. All right. Big putt here. Big putt here. Downhill 1. 10 feet. Just a big overread. Way too much. Way too much. All right, all right. What was rude? What was rude? Sorry, I didn't mean to be rude. All right, we're on 62 watch now, right? 142. Hi to your son. I don't. What's his name? It's your 142. I'm gonna hit 9-iron, which is normally like 142, but we got a little wind helping. See, 134. I'm just not. Go. Well, it's gonna work out though. 134 is just like, that's my raw 138 game. It's a great shot, actually. What am I whining about? It's like on stream, sometimes I should just wait to talk because I might accidentally hit it good. Okay, right there, maybe. Right there. Downhill 2. We'll go there. 10 feet, downhill 2. No! Oh, that would have been good. I could have got that back. Let's see here. You were, at this point, through 4, you were 3 under. I'm 1 under, so I'm 2 shots back of the pace. 2 shots back of the pace. Yeah, a little too much spin out of that sand. Yeah, for sure. Sand sometimes. So I think it's, somebody was telling me the other night that if you have like an uphill lie in the sand, it will take off less spin, which I guess would make sense. But I think that's what they were trying to say. The physics in GSPro does. So sometimes I should pay attention to that. Tried to get all I could. Again, 160 is the cap. .277 up 11. I really can't get there. I need those putts to fall though, bro. I need, you know, you can hit it good, but if you don't putt it, what are you doing the 9/18/27 challenge? I don't even know what that is. Ty? 160 cap. Actually, what is the cap? It's not that. It's like 200. 160 is my cap on the square. The cap, they are very forthright about what their measurements even can be. Their ball speed measurement is, for a full swing shot, is 3 miles an hour to 201 miles an hour. Yeah, I need more. I need the Barry Bonds treatment if I'm going to hit it 201. I don't think that's in my cards anytime soon. Okay. Should cut to the right. Stay out of the long stuff. There we go. Go in the bunker. Okay. No, Bryce, I think it's more to do with the ball. I really think it's more to do with the ball. I think the measurement's accurate because I was hitting the MLM2Pro balls, and it'll pick up speed fine. It just might miss on the spin. And I was getting speed out of the MLM2Pros. So I think it's just the ball. I don't think it's club head speed. It doesn't even read club head speed. So the 200's got to be, oh, you're 85 club head speed. I got you. Unipartner play from forward tees 9, 18, 27. Come on over and let's do it, Ty. You can be my partner and you can drink 17 of the 18 beers. I would be a mess. I don't think I could actually get through that challenge. I'm not an 18 beer capacity any longer. It's not in my cards. All right. I don't think it could. It probably has to do with the frame rate of the cameras. So if they don't have enough frames to catch the ball, that's my guess. So they might have a 480 frame camera in there, and so that's going to limit the amount they can capture. 9 each may be doable. I would still be an absolute mess and probably say something I'd get canceled for. I don't know. No. I can't handle that many. All right, 54. Or 70. Spin. Oh. $54. That was not the 54 I was hoping for. Okay, 2 feet down, 11 yards. So 11 yards, 33 feet. We're 2 feet downhill, so minus 24 feet. Okay, so this is like a 7-foot putt. It should roll the rest of the way there. I should basically just tap this, is how I'm looking at it. Let's see if I'm right. Come on, break it back. Sit. Don't make me putt it. Don't make me putt it. Don't make me putt it. It's got me nervous now. Like, this is the par 5. I was supposed to get one here. Now I could make more of a mess. Come on, get in the hole. 6 feet 2 uphill 2, 8-foot putt. Boy, I'm gonna have to birdie out to catch you now. It's feeling like it's that was a mistake. But we're not gonna give up. I'll take a runner up even if I have. That would be good too. All right, 220 downhill, 22 yards. This course is super cool. I need to putt better and pitch it better. Plenty of holes. I love the encouragement. He knows he would bet his house on it right now that I'm not beating him. All right. That's about all the speed I got without pulling my back or blowing out my back. Oh, I needed fairway there. That's deep rough. This is not going to help my cause, Bryce. Nothing on it. We could go on a run. It could happen. You never know. 90 downhill 5. So I don't know how people play these, but typically it's like 30% or so. I usually take off of it. He was here earlier, I thought. Okay, 89. I'm gonna play this like 110 maybe. Or 89. Just bounce hard. No spin on it. Go. That turned out good. I did not mean to land it that short. 12 feet, 5 uphill 1, 13 feet. There we go. We need every one of the rest of the holes for that to happen. All right, 351. We were 1 under. We're back. We're in 4th. We're in 4th place. I should hit the MLM2Pro ball just to get a little bit more speed. Yeah, that's good there. Oh, that was not it. Cart path. I think the tee's still on the ground. I almost topped it. I was trying to swing so hard. Oh. God darn it. Okay. All right. Just wanted to show off how good my three wood is. Okay, 250. All right, let's hit a good 3 wood in there. It's not bad. I know I almost hit the camera. It was very close. Very close. Just need to get through this hole. Recover. All right, 33. I hope I hold this out just to make Bryce a little nervous. 33. Oh, good shot. A little bit off by a foot. Off by a foot. 173. Where are these ones in the middle you speak of, Taylor? There's some ones in the middle I blew, he said. Yeah, there's some, every now and then there's a little bit of touch in there. There's some light in the left in the tunnel, but okay. These are 5 foot in league, Mikey. The one I just put, the round before this in the Tips Tour, they're only 4 feet. So yeah, but these are 5. $173. Be good. Come on, sit there. Ah, that was a good shot. The putter has not been good to me tonight on Tips Tour or here, but it's gonna start getting hot. I asked last night, I'm gonna ask you tonight, how many people have lab putters? Any lab putters in the group? I feel like I haven't stopped hearing about it. And I feel like I need to own one, or I'm not really a golfer. Just ordered my lab putter today. Not yet. I'm about to. Golo 5, okay. Lab DF 2.1. See, there's some lab putters in the group for sure already. I knew it. The cranes, the birds caught you off guard. All right, put this in the hole just for you, Bryce. Pulled it and smashed it. Not even close. Oh, frustrating. I cannot get a putt to really, not hitting any good putts. Poor me. Okay, right there. There we go. That was the most delayed shot I've ever seen from square. I don't know why it did that, but it like took a second. Got the anvil touch. I know it's been terrible tonight. Last night I was feeling really confident with how, yeah, the 20% off custom labs, my brother messaged me about it and was telling me, and I'm like, oh man, I was just telling my wife how we don't have to go crazy on Black Friday and then I order a lab, so I haven't done it yet, but I should. I should. All right, par 5, we're gonna need all we can get here. Unless, I hope there's not trouble up there. What is up there? We should look. This might be dumb. Yeah, probably not advised, but oh well. We'll choke down, take a little off of it. Blue for me with the Webcam. No way my wife gets me one after the R50. Yeah. Yeah, that's my same situation here. Even though I need it, I mean, I'd buy her something if she needed it, but I get it. This is what it is. Elevation change? I don't know. I think somewhere in my mind I always do like 2 or 3 yards per 1,000 feet, but I think it's probably more complicated than that. Anybody else got a good elevation calc that they use? It felt so good. Come on. Oh, it's not enough. Darn it. And it's deep rough. Anybody notice how delayed it is to get in? It seemed like that was just so delayed. Yeah, I should. And my purchasing choices, maybe. Smevix. Oh, what are we in? Deep rough. Deep rough, 7-degree right. This is perfect when you want to spin the ball a lot to get it close to a hole so you can oh, and then look at, you got to be on the top shelf or it's trouble. Okay. We'll go over there. I think it's going to shoot out to the right. I think that's all I could ask for. I know it's not close, but that was a smart play. Now we'll see how this anvil touch treats me here. Oh gosh. I'm surprised there's not bets in the chat on whether I'm going to put this off the green. Brian, I have the same exact feeling, and I'm, unless they start responding to some of my attempts to be of help and use, which I'm trying to be helpful with them, if I continue to just get nothing from them, regardless of how the device turns out for me, I'm probably going to end up returning. But if they would at least just respond, I would be grateful. Okay, 19 feet, downhill 9. It's like a 10-foot putt. Just tap-a-roo. Give it a little tap-a-roo. Okay, this is gonna be 10 feet-ish. Stay. Thought I made that maybe. Wasn't a bad putt though. The math is getting harder, Taylor. I'm gonna have to have like the craziest back nine ever. The math is not mathing. All right, 195, into me 10 at sea level with the square ball. All right, that's fair enough. This is kind of like, it's $1. This is a very difficult. This is. I would feel like I earned it if I did that here. This is a kind of a tough little shot. All right, 195. That did not feel right. That felt so wonky. It didn't read club path. It didn't read face to target. It read the most absurd spin axis I've had all night. Bummer. Yeah, happy Thanksgiving, Ty. That felt robbed. Oh well. All right, deep rough. I wonder if these balls or the dots are wearing off them or something, because that was funky. Yeah, that dollar was a lot of pressure. You can't deny it. I wanted to make that. I wanted to hit the circle. Now it looks like danger beyond this pin. Downhill lie. Just crazy for me. That's like my favorite club in my bag. So for me to have that spin axis is so not normal. All right, 45 yards. Come on. That was pretty good. We're not being able to see anything. But we're battling just to break par. Okay. I've been just off on my putting too. Like the touch has not matched the line. So that makes it tough too. Come on, go in the hole. There we go. That was a good putt. That felt like a birdie. Let's go. All right. Up and down of the day right there. Dun-dun-dun. Oh. We're going to put the square logo towards the... I wonder if that helps. Having the square logo face the launch monitor, does it help the reading? Help the cameras? Thank you. Thank you. They just need to, overall, they just need to, I mean, prices of these LMs have got to go down. This tech has got to be getting cheaper, and they're doing a good job of it. There we go. It's that cut shot that I just love on OB left holes. Really, my biggest problem on this round has been iMini light. I love it. iMini light's a launch monitor I'd love to have. I know there was some stuff right at the launch of it, but that's honestly, that's probably at the launch of every device. That's what happens. iMini light seems like a great launch monitor, honestly, to me. I like Unicore too, just as a company, their products. Thank you, thank you. We gotta hit some, we gotta get a golf clap on a wedge. I haven't had, my wedges have all been way off on the yardages tonight. And you can't score doing that. Okay, 71. I know, I'm not, I don't like all the extra charges. I wish they would just like, this is what it costs and you get all the stuff. I hate that that's a thing. All the subscriptions, all the unlockings. It's like, just charge me. Just tell me what I'm gonna owe. 71. 71. Right there. Oh, come on, wind, knock it down. That was 81, it says. See, I've been way off on those tonight. I got to hit those to 5 feet and not 38 feet. Bummer. And I haven't been consistent. It's been like short, way short, then long, way short, then long. So, okay, we'll go there. Maybe we get lucky here though. Left, 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 then right. Double breaker, uphill, 40 feet. Come back. That was a good read. Good read. Five feet 3. Bang it in. Okay. Yeah, I really want they're generally good company, absolutely. What's frustrating is like, I've had the Garmin for 2 weeks now. 2 weeks, 14 days. It just sits there. Every day it sits there. I could have got better money out of the stock market while I waited. Just reply, you know? It's like, man. Why not use any launch monitor and GSPro play? Yeah, it's best. It's the best. You could. Yeah, Hayden, you could use the connector and you could get around it. Yeah. They did, yeah. I like that they did that. I think it's cool that you can unlock it, but it also, I wish they would say like, yeah, I don't know. That you can't transfer the license. It's not like it's a subscription to Rapsodo Golf in general. That's the frustrating part for me, I think. It's like, do I want to subscribe to that device, that specific device? Why didn't you just tell me that the device was $1,200 to get it unlocked? So that's essentially what it is. Plus, I've already paid a year. I've had it a year. So for me, the Rapsodo is going to end up costing $1,400 unlocked. I think I would have gotten a camera-based unit for that. I don't know. I didn't plan, when I got the Rapsodo, I didn't plan to keep it for 10 years. I looked at it as a starting point for me. But I do absolutely, I like it, but I just feel like tech changes too quick to plan to have something that long. It was my thought. All right, we'll cut here with the wind going that way. Cannot hit it harder. Yeah, they're probably like the average, yeah, I mean, you're right on. Our average sub is X amount, or if, you know, people sub for a year and then drop the device, what if we can get a year and a half out of everybody, or whatever. I don't know. I just think people see through that now. It's such a subscription-based world. I mean, honestly, you get tired of subbing to every dang thing that you do. It's sort of like tipping these days. You know, it was a great concept when it came out. I'm sure it's made them a lot of money, but I don't want to tip when I order McDonald's, or I don't want to tip when I talk to a cashier only. I don't want to subscribe to every single device I buy. I don't know. I get it for like software development purposes, but then just make it a software license that you buy. Come on, get a good bounce. There we go. Stay there. Oh, no way. So close to being good. So close to being good. Bah. I did not. I should have shot that green. Look at that. That's a wild green. Square golf good enough without GSPro? You got to pay like $1/4 a hole, and it does have a bunch of courses, and I think it is good enough. But I have such a bias for GSPro because I enjoy the heck out of this software and the Sim Golf Tour leagues. But all right, F3 is a really good key if you guys don't use it. F3, so that gives you different views of the hole. So it's pretty calm up by the hole, but I need to get it up there. Okay, 26. There we go. I'm thinking about doing that, and you know, I don't know if it'll be the EML. I want to get an overhead unit ultimately. I would like to own the R50, and I think there's some great use cases for it. Like, I think it could be fun to take, you know, with you on a range, or I don't know. I'd like to own the R50 and be able to make content and use it for a few different things. And then also get some other launch monitors too, but it's just the investment of it is pretty high. I thought it was going to be a little different. I actually thought it was going to run third-party apps on it. I thought that was going to be really neat. I thought the HDMI was going to output. There's a few things that I just can't believe it doesn't do right now that are frustrating. Putting has been terrible. There's just no chance for me to win this. Putting this bad. Bummer. All right. SkyTrack Plus with a tablet taped on it. You know, I think with how much they hyped it, and the fact that none of us can even, like, you know, I buy one, they hyped it, I'm like, oh, this is like a super cool thing. Like, there's a lot of buzz around it. It's going to be awesome. It'd be great to make content on it. It would, you know, help me grow my audience because there's, you know, a lot of people going to be coming into it. And then I get it and I can't use it. And I email them and ask for help and give feedback, send test data, send data logs, send error logs, send crash data. And nothing for 2 weeks. Not even a phone call. So I don't know. That's more of my frustration with it than anything. I did. A lot of people, when you buy an early device, you do, but yeah, like at least, I don't know, 14 days to not have one update come out, to not fix the GSPro connector. Square's had 3 new betas of their connector in the last 2 weeks. Square Golf has. So in 2 weeks, you've got no updates on the Garmin. Brand new product that you'd think your launch team would be ready for. But you have Square putting out 3 updates on their connector to try to get it fixed, and a spin firmware update. Yeah. Kudos to Square. I think this thing's moved a little bit just from the mat moving. Maybe that's been a thing. 4-7 out. I guess I could have swung that. Tells me something major they would have fixed by. Yeah, I got to think the same, Brian. Yeah, it would be sweet to bring into like any netted area to bring over to a family's house that has a net. I've got a couple of, like, I could take it over to my dad's, we could play. How do I hit off the path? Well, I look at the lie. Right here is your big tell, right above the mini map. It's gonna play like whatever the lie is defined as by the designer, and this path was defined as rough. Now, if you play off like a cart path, I don't play it any different, but this one's gonna play off as rough. Is how this will work. So, all right, 55 yards uphill, downhill 4. So it should just take some spin off of it, mainly, maybe a little bit of speed. Not bad, but my putting is not close enough. 36 putts tonight, but all because of horrible wedge game, though. We'll go there, 17. Putting is just not, it's all me too. It's not the square. It's just, I don't have any feel at the moment. All right, it won't move, so we're gonna have to just deal with it. Oh, good deal. Night, fellas. Night, Brian. Thanks for hanging out, man. Appreciate it. Okay, there are some. This one's a little shorter, but then does it get harder after this? Here's a hole that we might be able to score at. You played this yesterday. I actually played super well. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like I've had a lot of putts tonight. 15, 122, wind. Okay. We'll go there. Ah. Buffalo. I think of the, I have a GSPro softy, yes. Whenever I see Buffalo, I think of the casino game in the commercials. Buffalo. Who do you support? All right. Be the ball. Putt the ball. Don't put it off the green. 44. Ah. We can do this. Come on. Right there. 16 feet, just like that. There we go. 2 putts mean we got to make 15 footers. Oh, man. Oh. It's so tough. When you adjust your aim, how do you get the adjusted landing information as well as the flag? It's down. Well, it's going to be on your, yeah, I guess I don't know if I do. I don't know if I do. You ever find sim putting? Sim putting is like, everybody I play with would say that and maybe it's just that I had a good year this year, would say that my putting, after putting in the sim, my putting outdoors has improved markedly. Putting is usually my downfall. It's just because I don't get much time to practice and play during the year. But sim golf, I definitely think has helped it. I just touch my putter more, I putt more, better starting lines. There was a good one, but the ball speed's so lame. Stay there. 6th on the leaderboard. Where am I at? I think I'm behind. What'd you shoot? Jay Bryce, who's in the chat, he's leading this thing. Taylor is. 15, 16, 17, 18. And if I go eagle, 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 I'll beat him. So, just saying. Watch out. Stay tuned. Eagle, 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 eagle. It's got to be nervous. I'm 5th. I would like to just like make another birdie for my own good here. Come on. Come on. No, you couldn't. If I did that, that would be, it'd be like Kim Jong-un getting 9 hole-in-ones in one round. You'd have to tell the world about it. All right, 20 feet, downhill 10. Maybe a touch. No, we're gonna do that. 20 feet, downhill 10. Just give it about halfway there. Ah! Almost Kevin Nod that. I almost walked it right in. Bummer. What did I do? My launch angle there. Horizontal launch angle. Darn it. Darn it, darn it, darn it. I pushed it. If I would have hit that, it's part of the house. And I need to do a full vid on it because it was actually just part of my garage. And I had a garage that was way too big. It needed a sim room in it, and so I had to do it. Wife agreed. I just can't. Yeah, so Floyd, this was, my garage is 4 stall wide, and then the left 2 stalls were 2 cars deep. It was L shape. So this back L, which is just like storage, workbench, stuff like that or whatever, for the previous owner, 20 by 20 feet. It's actually 19 by 19 really. I put a wall in and a mini split for air conditioning and heat, and then built my office / sim room out here. Yes, it was a big garage. I was pumped. It's like my wife seeing a walk-in closet when we toured this place. I was pumped about the whole garage situation. I could see sim room written all over it. Mini splits 1.5. 1.5, and it works phenomenal. I got 12-foot ceilings, so. First good wedge of the day. No, golly. I thought I hit another. I cannot do it. I don't have the wedges to play with you today, Bryce, or putter, but mainly the wedges. I've been having to force the putter because I haven't wedged it well. 16. This would be fun to make. 16 inches, 22 feet. Go in. Ow. Need to think less. But just go up there and hit it. Look at that touch. Finally had it. We were close. Thank you. Good leg putt. Leg putt. We're trying to make that. Leg putt. Oh, crazy boy. Yeah, the 3090. The 3090 heats the room until like January. So you're not lying. All right, Jay, so let's see. What'd you say? Playing the Turkish Open, friend playing with me. He's got his own SGT. How do we both play at the same time? So you just add him like a normal round, but he's got to have his SGT login information into his player profile. So like his SGT name has to, his name in your GSPro has to match exactly, letter for letter, text for text, to what it is on the SGT, and then you just start the round and add him as a player. So you go to sim tournaments, and when you get to the players screen, add him, and then start. But you both have to play round 1 at the same time and round 2 at the same time because the conditions will be different round to round. So you need to start round 1 together if you're going to play round 1. You can't be on round 2 and then have him come in on round 1 and join. So I wish mine was 22 by 22. The like 3 more feet would be huge. Mine's fine, but like 20 by 20 is about, I don't know, it's semi-tight when you have 4 guys in here. I don't know. I mean, what I like about it, Ida, is playing the tour ones is just the feeling of like competition, the feeling of playing around with no mulligans, where every shot counts, where your score gets posted publicly. Like it starts to feel like it means something. So I think that's what I enjoy about it, and it gives you a handicap, all that. You know what I mean? So that's what I like about it. So for me, it's worth it just for that, just for the feeling of like I'm not just in here, you know, hitting balls around for no meaning. I mean, even like the other softwares are good softwares, and I could see where you'd want to play it, but when I'm in them, I'm like, well, this isn't for anything, so I want to jump into SGT and play for something, or try to post something that, you know, means something. So the competitive side, like, I like it for that. Go. Ah. Casual side I save for like when my you know, brothers, friends, dad, family, you know, when they come over, that's the casual side. And then obviously, you know, getting online and playing with guys casually, that's fun too. But when I'm chilling or playing at night, I love to have the competition, even if I totally blow myself out of the competition and don't have a chance. All right, let's chip 1 in. Can we do that? 12 yards. Ah, just misread it. I love it. I mean, you know, who cares, right? Like, post your rounds to Facebook. I think that's awesome. Most people don't have the, I mean, most people are too, you know, ego or pride that we all have. It makes it hard to want to post your round or play your round, or, you know, if you play good, sometimes people, you got to be able to take some crap because people will give it to you. And if you play bad, you got to be okay with the fact that you played bad. But that's as much as I can get out of, oh, come on. No, don't do that. No. It's going to make this shot harder. I was just trying to hit it hard there. You have a GC3 and use Foresight? But yeah, wouldn't go back to Foresight. I've heard that a lot. I mean, Foresight's got good software. GC3 is an awesome LM. But one thing about joining leagues, if you're gonna join SGT, do know that leagues cost more. So you gotta have the premium SGT membership to be able to join leagues. Deep rough, that's gonna be accidentally good. Stay there. I spoke too soon, didn't I? Oh. Oh, wah, wah, wah. This is the hole you hold out on to finish, Bryce? That's a good hole out. It's 80 for the regular, right? And then I think it's another 15 or something for leagues? Or what is it? Or is it 60 for the regular, 80 for the leagues? There's an upcharge for the level that lets you join leagues. There's 2 tiers. It's been a while since I renewed mine, so I don't remember exactly what it was. Uphill 34, so 83-foot putt basically. Oh, go in. Didn't even get halfway there. Come back all the way to me. I hit that. Do you see how long that delay was? That's not normal for this thing. All right, we can make this. Finish strong. 18 feet. Turn. Even par. Even par. 8. Well, it's plugged into power. I don't know if it uses battery faster than it charges. That's a good question. That could be some, you know, that could be. But, you know, we didn't have any disconnects tonight. We had none. The only one we thought we had was my T that got in the way. So the new connector, which is the V whatever, 1.6 or whatever it was, actually worked really well. I will show you if you want to see it. If you want to see my sim room before, I have shown it one other time. And I've got some before pics of it. Let's see here. So even par, so Bryce Taylor's, I think Jaybird, you might have got me there then too, right? You look at the league totals for the Australian Open. Okay, I just hung in front of you there. Jamie New, is that Jaybird? Reed Golf. All you Australians. Let's see here. I'll show you what my sim room looked like before it was a sim room. Here it is. So that was I don't think I can zoom in on it. That was the garage before I had the sim in there. And so I basically just continued that wall down that's already there, and then built this sits right back in there in that spot. Yeah, I do have it plugged into wall power, Steven. Yep. Yep. And I can actually show you, do you one better here and show you some other pictures that are pretty cool. Give you an idea. Let me send these up to the, I'll send this link to my computer quick. All right, here, golf sim, okay. Garmin R50 hate messages. Okay, let's see, it's right there. Let's see. I'm second best in putts made by distance? Me? No, I don't think so. Is that true? That can't be true. Let's see. Let me get the chat up on this one too. YouTube live studio. Let's see here. Too many computers. I can't see the chat right now. Okay, we'll pop this out so I have it. Second best in trucks made by distance. DIY, a bit cheap wire. Currently, nice. Yeah, you can. There's different leagues. So there's like the Web Tour, which is for swing speeds under 150, I think. Then there's the SGT Tour, and then there's Pro Tour, then Tips Tour. So there's different tours, and then there's also Net Champions and Gross Champions. So, and then you can do custom leagues as well. So I think, yeah, would be my answer. Okay, here we go. Golf sim. Share photos. Let's see here. I wonder if I can just show my phone, and I can use NDI maybe. That's what I would like to do. There we go. Who's on top for drive? Good night, Adam. Have a good night. Where are those stats at? You're talking on here? So if you go to like league stats or something, leagues, go to home maybe, stats. 64. Nice. Bro G had an ace. These are the stats I'm seeing. What are you? Let's see. Oh, up here, long drive. Yeah, I wonder who that Taylor guy is. Who'd you say? Martin Borgmeyer plays in these tournaments. Don't know who that is. Yeah, where are those stats? I just clicked on. Let's see here. I went to like the league homepage, and then there's standings and stats. So standings are there. I got 1 win. 1 win, 2 top 5s. Why do iCloud links take so long to do? Maybe I can just go there. iCloud.com. Can I go there? iCloud.com. I can just look there. Oh, that's right. That seems a little bit out of control. That ball speed is just insane. I can't imagine hitting it that far. I wish. All right, I got signed in. Perfect. Okay, so now I can show you this. Photos, albums. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so the back of the garage, you can see it here. So that back corner ended up becoming the sim room. Right back in there is where I'm at now. So that's what it was before. I ended up having to just move. I had to move. I don't know if I can see, it won't show it. Behind that like wood thing is there was like a faucet, so I had to move that. Yeah, right there. So I had to move those 2 water spigots, close up the attic, and then bring in a bunch of like wall outlets to get, you know, where it's at now. But I mean, it started like this. I mean, this was the beginning of it. We were just back hitting balls in the back of the garage. The kids were back there hitting, and then it slowly started turning into a room. Everything from like the walls to the electric panels. I've got to do a video on all this, but I haven't done it yet. So at one point it looked like that. But yeah, I went through a full, you know, did all the trim myself, and then there's, you know, there was another stage of it, but I've eventually got the desk, and then I built the enclosure and the shelves. I had that in there while I was working on it, like just a window unit. But it was, let's see here, then it evolved into, there's the mini split. I put that in myself. So the mini split sits up there. Yeah, and then eventually there's the beginning of the framing and televisions and such. What else is in here? Then we started to get, wife does not swing. We started to get to where I had something to hit off of and different putting. But I mean, it all kind of started to come together, eventually. I got, what was the brand? I got it off of, it's a Senville. It's a Senville. Let's see here. Yeah, and then I went from that to this. So I added like the flooring, but I built the enclosure, like built shelves up above. Those are like my backyard patio furniture, like cushions, whatnot, for the backyard patio stuff. Yeah, eventually we got to something like this, where I've got 2 TVs and then the computer monitor. So yeah, it was it took a little bit of time, and I literally started with a hitting mat and a net, and just kind of worked my way into where it's at now. The refrigerator is right outside the door. So yeah, there is a refrigerator outside the door. Let's see here. Where's some of that stuff at? But some of the other stuff I did for it, like, let's see if I can find it. I've shown this one other time. So I actually went in and planned it all out before I did it, even though I built it like in stages. I'm actually totally nerded out on it and modeled it all out. It didn't end exactly like this, but it pretty much ended exactly like this. So the fridge is right there, if you're asking about that. But I put built-in shelf up here and then used that for my enclosure. And then there's a slide rail curtain there that comes out, but it's never out in the sim. And then on this side, oh, come on, back out a little bit. On this side, there's 2 more shelves above that walk-in door and a little bit of space there for like shoes and a bag. But I took the garage space and modeled it out, I don't know, about 20 different ways. And I even took like actual like this is the SIG 12 enclosure, and built that to scale and threw it in the room just to see how much space it would take up. So like there's the actual SIG 12 enclosure that you can buy from the shop indoor golf, and I wanted to see like, okay, how much space would that take up? And so I laid it there, and I'm like, oh, that's kind of what I want, but then where would I put my desk? So I modeled the desk out, and the desk is just a unit that you can move around, and figured out where to put that. And then eventually I got to the point where I decided to add like the double doors and really build the shelving in and do all the rest. And we ended up here. And I put the double door in so that if I sold the place, somebody could use this as like a storage. They could drive bigger equipment through it and whatnot. And then the big thing I did was lined up the center of the double door down the center of the strip, which has been really helpful because I can keep one door shut and mount the radar unit right to the door and not have to move it. So these were just some of the, I don't know. This stuff I should do the full walkthrough video on it. And then I've got on the outside of this door, I've got a computer monitor here. It's a 29 or 29 inch, 27 or 29 inch right here that mirrors what's going on inside. So these actual double doors can swing all the way in, and then I can heat the whole garage actually. And there's screen outside that shows what's going on inside. But yeah, I mean, I guess if you're doing a build, this stuff might interest you, but this is probably a little more overboard than what most people do. But I just wanted to make sure everything was going to fit, and that's where I ended up. And there's, you know, all my true measurements. So, all right. Well, appreciate it. Appreciate you guys hanging out, watching. Thanks for the compliments and comments. And we have a good Thanksgiving. I'll probably pop on Saturday night, and then I'm headed to Arizona. I might do a stream. If they get the Garmin working, I might bring it out to a range and use it on the range down in AZ. Playing some golf down in the Phoenix area. So, yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Appreciate it. Have a good night, Bryce, Crazy Boy, everybody else. Stu, Antennas, anybody in the chat still. We will see y'all next time.